Yeah.
Okay, let's read it.
Big Bang Theory suggested that gravity would slow the rate at which galaxies move away from Earth.
Yeah.
What do the new observations suggest is happening to the universe? New observations suggest that distant galaxies are moving away from the Earth at an increasingly fast rate.
Yes,
The
so rate.
universe is expanding.
Hmm. Yes, exactly. Rate of expansion is increasing.
New observations data that do not fit existing theories should undergo peer review. So that's one reason why peer review is an important process. Uh, and make sure information is accurate
Yes, and it
and
avoid, you can,
avoids errors
yeah, avoid
and
bias.
bias. The Andromeda Galaxy is moving towards the Earth. Suggests how the wavelength and frequency of the light from Andromeda seems to have changed when viewed from Earth. The
So,
wavelength towards wavelength. Uh, don't know.
so because it is moving towards the Earth's frequency will increase, and frequency and wavelength are oppositely inversely proportional. So if frequency will increase, wavelength will decrease.
So, 1 second. Frequency
Will,
increased
and wavelength will decrease.
and wavelength decreased. An adult of mass 80 kilograms has more inertia than a child of mass 40 kilograms. Inertia is force on what is inertia?
It's not force. It is a property of object. It is the tendency of object to remain in its initial state. It can be moving state or it can be a state of rest. Okay. Your mic is off. Are you writing?
Yep.
Okay.
No,
Okay. Okay.
teacher demonstrated the idea of safety surface. She dropped a raw egg into a box filled with pieces of soft foam. The egg did not break. Explain why the egg is less likely to break when dropped onto a soft foam rather than a concrete floor. When dropped on soft foam,
Because there is a
impact
formula. Yeah. Exactly.
impact is impact on egg decreases
Impact time
as it
increases.
okay absorbed by foam, whereas the floor absorbs no impact.
Yeah, also you should talk about rate of change of momentum, because according, this is the second Newton's second law, right? M times V is momentum. Momentum means mass times velocity. So impact time is increasing here, rate of change of momentum will decrease. Okay, because this is rate of change of momentum, how momentum changes with respect to time. So therefore, because it is equals to force, the force on the egg is reduced, right? Because if this is decreasing, the force will also decrease. They are directly proportional. Okay.
Um, calculate velocity of the child when she first touched the ground. Mass 32. Time is 180 milliseconds and force 800, and the you need the velocity. So
Yeah, we need velocity.
velocity. 1 second. Velocity.
So which equation has force, mass,
Velocity.
velocity, and time? Check that.
Force, mass, velocity. Time. 1 second. Force, mass, velocity, and time. Um,
Did you find any?
Momentum equals mass times velocity, but
um, Rate of change according to Newton's second law, force is equals to rate of change of momentum, which is m final velocity minus initial
oh,
velocity over time.
force is equal
Did
to
you get this?
change
Hmm.
in momentum
Exactly.
divided by time taken.
Yes.
So change in momentum is from 0 to 800, I guess.
0 to
I don't.
800, that is the force, right?
Oh,
That is
800.
Newton's force.
800 is equal, and then time taken, you do 180 milliseconds.
Yeah, so convert milliseconds into seconds.
Is it time, no, divided by
1000.
1,000.
What is mass? Change in momentum is mass times final velocity minus initial velocity, right? That is the
Um, where,
this thingy is representing change in momentum, because momentum is mass times velocity. Change means final minus initial.
okay. 180
Mass.
divided by 1,000 equals 0.18 seconds. So 800 is equal to something divided by 0.18. So then you do 800 divided by 0.18.
What? 800 divide? No. Can are you using this formula?
And I'm doing 800 equals the change in momentum, which you don't know, divided by 0.18.
Okay, that's okay. I heard 800 divided by. Okay, I got it. Change in momentum can be written as this, right? Mass times final velocity minus initial velocity. This is what change in momentum is, because momentum is mass times velocity and change means final minus initial. So mass is given, we can write mass, isn't it? Are you getting?
No,
What is the formula of momentum? Check it from equation sheet.
momentum equals mass times velocity.
So change means what? Final minus initial, right? Mass is constant.
Yeah.
When a body is moving, its mass is not going to change, right? So we keep mass as it is, but velocity is changing because as it says that it is going to stop. So final minus initial, this will give us change in momentum. Okay, final
I
velocity
don't
minus.
I don't get why you're just why you changed from 800. Why did you do that in the first place anyways then?
Why did I
Okay,
use
use
this
because
formula?
can't you just find out the change in momentum just by doing 800 equals something divided by 0.18?
Okay, but we have to find velocity. That's why if we have mass and if I just put mass value, I will get the velocity directly from here. That's why. I have force, I have mass, I have time. What I need is velocity. If I plug these three values, these three variable, I will get velocity. That's why.
So force equals mass times velocity minus what?
This is initial velocity. This is final velocity minus initial velocity. So final velocity is zero, right? Because um it is going to, like, it is going to stop, right? Finally. It says
So
here slow down and
32
stop.
times 0.
Exactly.
32 times 0 minus what?
Minus u. That's what we need. Initial velocity. So we need to keep it u. And if we rearrange the terms, we will find it, right? We have to calculate velocity in this question. That's why. Let's
So,
rearrange things.
uh,
Only keep u this side and move everything other side.
mm,
So this 180 will go this side and it will become times, right? It is in division in denominator. As you move it other side, here you will write 800 times 180, right? Are you getting? No? See, here we
so
have 800.
800 times 0.18.
Yeah, 0.18.
Oh, so there's no need for the other stuff. I could
No,
have just done 800.
no, we need it. We are just going to keep u this side and then we will move. Uh, this is 32u, right? Negative 32u. If you multiply this, you will get negative 32u, isn't it? 30, this is 0 and this is negative
Yeah.
32u. So if I just divide by 32, I will get u this side negative 32. Now if I solve this, then it will give me velocity because
Okay.
I need this only u. Solve it.
Minus 4.5.
Yes, 4.5. Also, you are getting negative 4.5 because here in this question it says the force of 800 Newton was exerted on her by the ground. So, on her by the ground, so it is in opposite direction, like uh, opposite of gravity. So, we will take this force negative. This is going to be negative and this negative and negative will cancel out and we will get positive 4.5. Okay,
Yeah.
next.
Which statement is correct? Um, wavelength decreases, wave speed and it increases. Frequency increases, wave speed and increases. Wavelength increases. Wavelength decrease, wave speed increase.
It's third.
Wave frequency
Frequency.
increases and wave speed in air stays the same. Okay. Then how the properties of X-rays make them more suitable for medical imaging of bones. X-rays are X-rays can penetrate skin barrier
Yeah, through soft skin tissues.
to see bones and highlight them. They are high iron, low ionizing.
Hmm. Yeah, it can penetrate through skin and absorbed by bones.
This is how the risk of harm can be reduced in this investigation. Wearing gloves,
What is the investigation? Let me see.
heat-proof gloves.
Mm, yeah, or I think do not touch the cube. It is a hollow metal cube, so it should not be touched. Okay.
What is the control variable? The control is the volume of water.
Um, I think the distance between the detector and the cube. Okay, this distance.
The full template values in Table 2 cannot be used to show that infrared detectors give precise readings. Give the reason why, then decimal temperatures.
Hmm. Because we need multiple readings for precise reading, right? Multiple repeats for each of them should be given. For each surface, for black, for white, for shiny black, we should get multiple repeat it multiple time for each surface to get precise readings.
The student looked at the data in Table 2 and concluded a black surface always emits more infrared radiation than a white surface. Explain how using an infrared detector with a resolution of 1 degree how would have affected the student's conclusion. Mm,
Hmm.
I don't.
The student could not conclude that black surface emitted more radiation because the matte and the matte white and the shiny black, these two are the um, like they are the same temperature, right? They are showing a similar temperature, right?
Yeah.
That's why we cannot say that we cannot
Mm.
conclude.
What is the albedo value of a perfect black body?
Hmm.
No clue.
Zero. Albedo means it will reflect zero. Reflection. Albedo value shows reflection. It will absorb all the lights. Okay. So it's zero. It will only absorb for perfect black.
Mm, the average albedo value of the Earth's surface is 0.3. The albedo value of thick cloud varies between 0.6 and 0.9. At night, the air at point A cools faster than air at point B. Explain why air at point B has a cloud
Yeah,
covering it, so it loses heat slower.
yeah. Cloud reflects radiation back to B. Cloud is a good reflector. Okay. Did you write answer? Okay.
Explain the changing motion of the skydiver in terms of forces acting on the skydiver.
Did
Oh.
you do 8.1?
Complete the free body diagram of the skydiver. Below this shows diagram 3 seconds after jumping, 3 seconds after jumping, distance 1.
So,
There should be a line that goes down.
yes. And which is the weight.
Mass.
Yeah. Weight. You should write weight. Mass and weight are two different things. Weight is m times g. It is affected by gravity, but mass is just the matter, amount of matter contained. It does not depend on gravity. If you write mass, I think you will get less marks.
Sorry. Explain the changing motion of the skydiver in terms of the forces acting on the skydiver.
Yeah. So initially what happens, air resistance is less than the weight. So skydiver accelerate, like this is the air resistance and downward is weight, right? So this is less than the weight. So that's why skydiver accelerate. And air resistance bends up to, like, as it increases. So first you write down this about acceleration and let me know, otherwise I will go faster.
Yep.
Okay. After this, as the skydiver speed increases, the air resistance also increases.
Yep.
Since the upward air resistance is growing, the resultant the weight decreases.
Mm-hmm.
This means skydiver still speeding up.
Why would he be speeding up if his weight is lower but the
Uh,
resistance is higher?
it mean what I mean is it is speeding up, but at a decreasing rate of acceleration. Like it is going up, but rate of acceleration is decreasing.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually air resistance increases until it is equal and opposite to weight. At this point resultant force is zero and skydiver moves at constant speed, which is called terminal velocity.
Use figure 15 to determine the speed of the skydiver between 5 seconds and 12 seconds.
Figure 15 is this, okay. So between 12 and 7, right? This is 7 and
At
this is
7, his distance is 200, so 200 meters per 7 seconds. So at 7 seconds, his speed equals to 200 divided by 7. Okay.
how did you get 7? 200
200
divided by
divided by 7 equals 28.57 meters per second. And at 12 seconds equals, that is 450. So 450 divided by 12 equals 37.5 meters per second. Determine the speed of the skydive between 7 and 12 seconds. So do I do 28.57 plus 37.5 divided by 2 to get mean?
Yeah, I think 1 second. What it is
28
asking,
point.
speed between. It is asking speed between. So you will have to subtract them, not mean, right? You are to
No,
supposed.
can't I just do in between? So 7 and 12. The 7, 12 minus 7, 5.
Yeah.
So there's so 12, 2.5 gap. So 7 plus 2.5 equals 9.5. So at 9.5 seconds, the speed is 300 and I think it's 30.
For this question, 8.3.
Yeah.
Why did you get half? I think answer is no, answer is 50, not even 60. I think yeah, it was what you need to do, just check two, this is 200, this one is 450. It is asking the determined the speed between these 2 points. So you need to subtract these 2 points, which is 450 minus 200. And then if you subtract the time, 12 minus 6, which is 5.
12
Not,
minus 7.
I mean 7, yeah, it is 5, not 6. So
So
this is going
what?
to give,
It's 450, not 400.
yeah, it's 450. I use
So
450.
450
Yeah,
minus the 200
yeah.
divided by 5. 450 times 200 divided by 5 equals 50.
Yes, 50 meters per second. Whenever graph is given, use graph like, and change means you need to subtract these two values.
In 2012, a skydiver jumped from a helium balloon 39,000 meters above the Earth's surface. The skydiver reached a maximum speed of 377 meters per second. Jumping from 39,000 meters allowed the skydiver to reach a maximum higher speed than a skydiver jumping from 4,000 meters. Explain why, when there was a larger distance, there was a larger distance allowing more time for first skydiver to accelerate before using parachute for safety
Uh,
in comparison
Yeah, you should also talk about
choose.
air resistance because the higher altitude means the air is less dense there. So air resistance is also less. So the skydiver can accelerate more. Therefore, they reach at a higher terminal velocity, right?
Okay. Which one of the animals in table 3 would not be able to hear ultrasound? Ultrasound. Um, chicken. Chicken. Dog. Dog. Mhm.
So this is the range for ultrasound, 20 to 20,000 hertz.
So the chicken.
Yes, the chicken.
Table 17 shows ultrasound being used to detect the hidden crack in a solid aluminum object. The transmitted and reflected pulses of ultrasound are shown on the screen. Which one of the following is the same as 2 microseconds? 2 times 10 to the minus 3 seconds.
No, micro means 6. It is 1 10 to the power negative 6 times 10 to the power negative 6 seconds if you want to convert it into seconds. 1 micro.
To convert into seconds, you divide by 1,000. So why wouldn't it be to get from
It is
micros?
not milli, it is micro. That is milli.
Oh,
Okay. This is the symbol
ultrasound
for micro,
travels.
this is for milli. So if you times it 2 microsecond, yeah, so it's C, right? 10 to the power negative
Mhm.
6.
Ultrasound travels at 6,300 meters seconds in aluminum. Determine the depth of the crack below the top surface of the aluminum. Using information from figure 17, give the answer to two significant factors. Ultrasound travels at speed is 6,300, and you need to find depth. So, uh,
So
this is travel equals speed. No.
so we will use this formula, distance is equals to speed times time, right?
So distance equals speed times time.
Speed is given, but what about
So
time?
speed is 6,300 meters second times the time.
Use information
So
figure 617. Let's see here. This shows time. One division represent 2 microseconds. This is given, okay? How many divisions are there from this to this point to this? You can see one, two, three, four. So four divisions, and also we need to find for four division. So 4 times 2 times micro means 10 to the power negative 6 seconds, which will be 8 times 10 to the power negative 6. But what we need to find is, let me go back to the question again. Says determine the depth of the cracker below the top surface of the aluminum. Ultrasound waves. Okay. Below the top, this is showing us transmitted pulse. So Yeah. So this is the time. Okay, we can put this value of time there. Okay. But this is for one division is representing 2 microseconds. So 4 division is representing 8 microseconds, right?
Mm, mm.
So at place of
So
time, we will put this
63 6,300 times 0.0000008 equals 0.0504.
0.0504. Let me see. What is my answer? So yeah, if you move this 6, you 0 point. Yeah, okay. Next.
Mm, mm. What is the function of a microphone to enhance sound?
They convert vibrations into electrical signal, right?
Convert vibrations into electrical signals. Explain how a moving coil microphone works. Moving coil cuts through magnetic field inducing a
Potential difference
potential
in the
difference
coil.
across it.
Mm-hmm.
This mm, I don't know.
This causes coil to vibrate and sound causes uh, it vibrations.
This causes oil to vibrate and do what?
And explain how moving coil microphone works. Yeah, I think that's it. Moving coil microphone, how it works. Okay.
Explain why it's easier to lower the ramp by putting on the rope rather than putting on the handle. The rope allows acts as a what do you call it? Farther away from the pivot makes it easier.
Yeah, the distance between the rope and hinge is greater than the distance between the handle and the hinge. So there is um, less force is needed, right?
Yeah, to lower ramp.
Yeah.
With the ramp horizontal, the moment caused by the weight of the ramp is 924 newton meters. The spring is stretched by 0.250. Calculate elastic potential stored in stretch spring. So elastic potential energy is on this. Elastic potential energy equals
Yeah.
0.5 time
Mm-hmm.
spring constant times extension
Square.
squared, and then extension is 0.250 meters squared.
Yeah, I think I should explain this question because first you need to look at the
And
figure.
spring constant.
Yeah, you are
Spring
because
constant.
hmm.
I think know.
Okay, okay. Yeah, try it.
So, and then you need to find spring constant equals force divided by extension.
Okay.
The extension was 0.250.
Yes.
So the force was 924.
No, that's not force. That's
That
momentum.
that's the moment of wait one sec momentum.
Movement
And
caused by what is the I think that's what I'm explaining. You need to find force first. How?
there's a force.
Because this, first you need to understand. It says it is showing the balanced horizontal position, but it is going to go downward in this direction, anti-clockwise, and here it is moving this force on the ramp due to the stretch spring is moving it clockwise. So basically here this movement is caused by the weight of the ramp. How much is this? This is 924 Newton meter.
That's the
Okay?
moment.
Yeah.
So force equals change of momentum divided by time taken.
No, no. Because it is
Moment of a
balanced,
force.
uh, I think, yeah, because it is balanced, so both force should be balanced. Anti-clockwise is equals to clockwise. This movement, they both are same. So movement is this is 924, the anti-clockwise one, and this clockwise is force times this distance. This is, as you can see from the unit of force is Newton, the unit of distance is meter. So we need to do force times distance to, because this ramp is balanced. So force is not given here. We need to find it, but distance is given, which is 0.15. From here we can find force, right? How much is this? 924 divided by 0.15. So if you calculate it, you will get 6160 Newton. This is the force. First you need to do this and then you will apply the elastic force formula
124 divided by 0.15.
to get the force.
924 divided by 0.15 equals 6,160. So 6,160 divided by 0.250.
Exactly, yeah.
6,160 divided by 0.250 equals 26,640. So then
24,000.
0.20, oh yeah, 24,000. So 0.5 times 2,460
Yeah.
times 0.250 squared equals 76.875.
How much you got? 70.
76.875.
Did you square this? 0.25 square?
Yep.
Okay. 700, and you did point 0.5 also, right? Yeah, I
What?
think they are. Let me see. Is your answer very close to 760? What was your answer?
It's only 76.
76 only.
Wait, one sec. 0.5 times 24,640 times 0.25 squared. One sec. Equals 770.
Yeah, that is correct. 770. Okay, I think we are done with this paper.